everyone, today I've decided to take part in the Vlog Stars linky run by Abby over at You Baby Me Mummy and Amy over at Mr. and Mrs. T plus 3. Each month they set a different prompt and then you just talk about it. So this month is 20 facts about me, which I think would be quite good to have on my blog, as I spend a lot of time talking about my little boy and about life and stuff, but actually me I probably don't talk enough about, so it'll be good for me and it'll be good for my readers and all of you to get to know me a bit better. So what can't I leave the house without? It's definitely gonna have to be my phone. I am attached to this thing. I think everyone is really, and especially if you're a blogger, you can't be without your phone, really, can you? And you know, it's my camera, it's just everything, isn't it? What would we do without our phones? It's quite sad, really, but it's true. If I go out without my phone, I'm in a right tears all day. So yes, I cannot leave the house without my phone. Okay, so when it comes to makeup, I'm a bit rubbish. I don't wear any at all, ever. Well, unless I'm going out on like a girls' night, I might stick a bit of foundation on and mascara, but day-to-day life, I don't have the time to put it on, and I don't really, I just can't be bothered. I think I'm too lazy for all of that, really. But if I had to choose a favourite brand, it would probably be Rimmel, because I like their foundation and their concealer, but I probably only buy it once every 6 months or so. Yeah, I'm a rubbish excuse for a girl, really. I need a makeover or something. Favourite flowers? Well, that's an easy and quick answer. I love lilies, especially pink ones. I do like roses and daffodils, but lilies are definitely my favourite. So, favourite clothes shop is a bit like the favourite makeup thing. I just don't really have the time or money to go clothes shopping anymore, but if I had to pick a favourite shop, I would choose probably Topshop. Not that I can probably fit in anything from there anymore, especially not now I'm pregnant. I think my Topshop days are probably over, but I do love the clothes in Topshop. But you know, I'm more of a Primark girl now because it's cheap and that's what you need when you've got a little one. Can't afford to be spending loads on myself, even though I would love to go to some designer shops or something. That would be amazing. But yeah, I think my favourite is Topshop, even though I only buy clothes in Primark. Okay, so I'm just sounding like a really rubbish girl here, but I don't really have a favourite perfume either. I do wear perfume, but I'm not overly bothered. Like, I only have it at Christmas or birthdays, and I somehow manage to make that last most of the year, just simply because I just don't have the money to be buying such things. But my favourite perfume is the one, what's it called? It's pink, and Julia Roberts advertises it in the TV advert. I think it's La Vie est Belle or something like that. My French is not very good. It's by Lancôme and it's really nice. I don't have any at the minute, but my mum's got some, so whenever I see her, I always steal a spritz or two because it's amazing. It's my birthday next month, so fingers crossed I'll have some of someone. Okay, so I don't think the answer to this is going to be any surprise to any of you. Heels or flats? Obviously the answer is flats. I am the type of girl that thinks Converse go with everything. Dresses, jeans, leggings. I've got my Converse on, guaranteed. In the summertime it's flip-flops. Again, I can work them into any outfit. It's not that I don't like heels, it's that I'm not very good at walking in them, and I'd rather be able to go out and walk around all day in comfort than be falling over or moaning because my feet are hurting. And Ollie, my husband, is a tiny bit shorter than me, so if I were to wear heels, even though I'm not very tall myself, it would make me feel like a bit of a giant. So I just don't bother. I'm much happier in my flats anyway, and on a day-to-day basis it's much easier to run around after Neo if I got flats on. I couldn't imagine how anyone who's got a toddler can possibly be going about their day-to-day life in heels. They are just I don't know, amazing if they do that, but I can't. Maybe if I worked in an office or something, I might wear heels, I don't know, but in all honesty, I'm just happy in my flats. Did I do well at school? Primary, yes. High school, up until GCSEs, did really well. I got all above C, I think I got. Oh my god, I can't remember. That's bad, isn't it? Three A's, 4 B's and 4 C's at GCSE, so that's pretty good. And then it all went wrong at A level. Suddenly school didn't seem like the most important thing anymore. I was more into friends and going out and boys, you know, what 16-year-old isn't. So things did go a little downhill at A level. I managed to get through with 2 C's and a D, so that's not that great, but it was enough to get me into uni. And then I was with Ollie and things, you know, calmed down a bit, and actually worked hard, and I managed to get first. So even though I didn't do well, I did pretty bad in my A levels, if I'm honest, but it didn't really impact on my university life, and I came out with a pretty high first as well. So yeah, I would say, despite the 2-year blip between 16 and 18, I think I did pretty well at school. I don't have any regrets anyway. I think I really have a favourite colour. I like all colours really, apart from green. But if I had to choose, it would probably be some kind of purple maybe, or pink. But then I like blue. I don't know, I don't really have a favourite. My clothes are all kind of like plain, neutral, white, black, grey, nothing really exciting, but if I buy flowers or stuff like that, I would probably go for something quite girly and probably go pink. So yes, I'm redeeming myself as an actual girl. Don't wear heels, don't wear makeup, don't really wear perfume, but I like pink. I am officially a girl. Yes. Nope, I don't drink energy drinks. I think they're disgusting. I think the only time I probably drank Red Bull is with vodka in it when I was a student. No, I don't like the taste of them at all. If I want caffeine, I'll drink a coffee or something. So no, I'm much more into my water. I don't really drink juice either. I'm pretty much just drink water all day unless I'm having tea or coffee. Yeah, I've never drank juice even when I was little. I think my mum used to just give me milk. And then as I got older, I just started drinking water, and I'm quite happy just with that. Sometimes if I'm hungover or there's some in the fridge, because Ollie likes it, I'll have orange juice, but apart from that, I just drink water. Super healthy. Swimming is actually the only exercise I do like. I haven't been in a while because I just don't really have the time, and if I take Leo with me, he screams the place down because he doesn't like it. I think the water in our local pool is really cold, and I think that's probably why he gets so upset. But I am actually going to start going every Thursday morning while Leo's in play school, because I want to be doing some kind of exercise during this pregnancy. I just, I want to keep fit and stuff, and swimming, I've read a lot about, is really good when you're pregnant because it makes you feel super light, which will be good when I start to get really fat. It'd be nice to feel weightless for even if it's just half an hour a week or whatever. But yes, I absolutely love swimming. Back to vintage low maintenance Wendy. What's my favourite moisturizer? I don't have one. Oh, this is Jessie the cat, by the way. I have, oh god, I'm so crap. I have like a little pot about this big of simple moisturiser that's got nothing in it. It's just basically like that pure cleanser or whatever. And I use that sometimes, but not a lot. I'm really rubbish. Yes, I'm married. I've been married for 3 years. On April the 6th, we've just celebrated our 3rd wedding anniversary. Ollie got me this lovely fossil watch because the thing, like the, what do you call it, the like present theme was leather for traditional or glass for modern. So Ollie thought he would combine the two and get me a watch. Taken a bit of getting used to wearing, but I absolutely love it. And yes, I am married. Got married when I was 21, so Yes, and I'm very happily married as well. Do I get mad easily? No, I think I've got pretty good patience. Since being pregnant this second time round, I do lose my temper a bit more often, but it's just because I'm so tired and feel ill a lot. It's hard to deal with that on top of a difficult situation as well. But no, I don't think I do. Like, me and Ollie will argue and bicker and stuff a bit, but you know, who doesn't? And with Leo, I am, even when he's having the worst tantrums, I am pretty good at keeping my cool. I think it's just because I'm quite chilled out naturally, so I think that helps. But I don't know. I don't know how things are going to be as I start getting more pregnant and more hormonal. There's probably going to be some almighty rows going on in this house. I'll try and keep myself in check though, because I do quite like being chilled out. It leads to a nice, happy, easy life that way. Question made me laugh. Made me wonder who was coming up with them, Abby or Amy. Do you eat fries with a fork? It depends where I am. If we're at like a fast food place, then no. Do they even have forks there? I don't know. At home, no, probably not. No. But if we went out and we were having food in like a pub or a restaurant and it came with chips, then I would use a fork. But no, most of the time, if it's fries, fingers all the way, isn't it? I didn't think anyone ate them with a fork. 100,000,000% believe in ghosts. Definitely, they definitely exist. I lived in an old nunnery. Don't worry, it wasn't with nuns or whatever, it's just our old house used to be a nunnery. And the amount of times I saw weird stuff in that house. Definitely saw an old man once walking past stairs, creepy little boy in the bedroom, weird stuff, weird sounds, banging and stuff. Ghosts definitely exist. I don't doubt it at all. I don't think they will necessarily mean. I think, you know, good people come back as ghosts. Like the ones, you're going to think I'm mad, but I really believe that I've seen them and they never did anything to scare me or anything. They were just there. And obviously my old house must have been their house at some point and somewhere they were attached to and didn't want to leave. But as far as like actual family goes, I don't know. Like I get feelings that like my nan has been around or my granddad, but I've never seen them. Just something like a bird or a butterfly. It just gives me a feeling that it's them. Not always, just sometimes if I'm sad or you know something hard's going on, I'll see that and I'll be convinced it's them coming to, you know, see if I'm okay. But yes, ghosts definitely exist. How could they not? Come on, there's enough books and films and creepy stuff going on in this world. They definitely exist. Anyone who knows me in real life, you will know that my biggest phobia is birds. I am absolutely terrified of the things. I don't think living in Swansea for 6 years helped because the place is full of killer seagulls. They're evil. Yeah, hate them. Pigeons, hate them. Crows, gross. Ducks I can tolerate, but you can't feed the ducks in Swansea or here in Southampton without gulls just like flying out of nowhere and trying to steal all the bread. Parrots at the zoo, no, like especially when trainers get them out and just leave them on the fence because they think it'd be funny. Nah, hate them. Robins are cute. I like some to look at, like swallows are quite pretty. But if one comes near me, I absolutely freak out. And now I use Leo as my little protector and he can chase them away, or I'll put him in the pram because they don't seem to like the big wheels of the pram, and pigeons especially seem to avoid you if you've got a pushchair. Apart from that, probably the usual spiders. Nah, hate them. They're gross. But no, apart from those two things, I'm not really scared of very much. But yes, definitely birds. If anyone knows what the actual name for that phobia is, let me know, because I would love to actually know the word for it. At the minute, saying I'm scared of birds sounds a bit pathetic, but if I say I've got birdophobia or something, you know, that sounds like a real thing. Okay, so I really try not to, but I do bite my nails. I'm quite good for a while. I can go a few weeks and leave them, and then something will stress me out, and without realising I'm like this. And then if I started on one, that's it, I gotta bite them all off. I know it's a really grim habit to have, but I can't help it. I'm hoping now I'm pregnant, you know, your hair and your nails go really nice, so that might give me a bit more willpower not to gnaw them all off when I get stressed. It's something I've always done though, so I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to break the habit. Like, I do love them when they get long and I paint them and they look amazing, and then one falls off and that's it, then I've got to bite them. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it, really? I hope I do grow out of it one day. I don't think there's ever been a time I've nearly died. I was a very, very clumsy child, and I still trip over stuff all the time now, and I have bumped my car quite a few times, but I don't think I've ever been in a situation so serious that I could have died. One year on holiday in Mallorca, when I was probably about 14, I went up to the balcony while everyone was still down at the pool, and I tripped over an inflatable crocodile and fell forward and smashed my face on the bar of the balcony. That maybe if I'd been a bit taller, I may have gone over and, you know, fallen, but I didn't. I just smashed my chin and all my teeth. It really hurt. And I've fallen out of a caravan, fallen off bikes, always smashing my glasses when I was little. But yeah, I would say I'm more of just clumsy rather than nearly killing myself all the time. But you know, you never know what's going to happen in life tomorrow. You know, tomorrow I might get hit by a bus, or well, I hope not, but it might nearly get hit by a bus or something. You just never know, do you? But so far in my 24 years of being alive, I've not had a near-death experience, thank God. I love coffee. What mum doesn't love coffee, you know? Don't know any mums or toddlers or babies who can get through the day without any, but now I'm pregnant again, so I can't drink caffeine, which sucks. I've got decaf coffee, but it just doesn't have the same appeal, really, which is really annoying because Ollie's mum and dad have just given us a Tassimo coffee machine, which makes, you know, proper coffee shop style cappuccinos and lattes and all of that, and I can't have any, which is really crap. But I did do some research and it said you are allowed a little caffeine when pregnant, so I might limit myself to one a week on a Saturday or something. But yes, I do love a cup of coffee, and it's not quite the same when you don't get that little buzz from the caffeine. There you go. I hope you all feel like you know me a little bit better now. I hope I haven't bored you all to death with 20 facts about me. I feel like I probably blabbed on for about an hour. I hope it's not that long. Yeah, so what am I on about now? I don't know. I've been talking for too long. My brain's just stopped working. So I'm going to go and watch all the other people who've linked up to the Vlogstars linky and find out some more stuff about them, because sometimes when you're reading blogs you don't always get to know that much about the person writing them. Like, they could be writing about crafts or giving advice or writing about a specific time in their lives, but the general who they are doesn't always come across in a blog post. So I'm quite looking forward to getting to know some of you all a bit more. I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, you can subscribe to my channel. Usually I've got Leo sat here with me blabbing away, so it's normally a bit more going on than me just sat in my kitchen having a chat. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon.